Yo, we live. Are we live? Hello, 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 hello. Testing, testing, testing. Let's expand this. Let's see. Hello, hello, everyone. How we doing? Welcome. Some rapid live stream. Yeah, man. Had a bit of a up and down the last couple days. With with the is it? Yeah, okay. Is my frame all good? Yeah, it looks alright. Um, the rating jumps. So just want to play a bit more solid and play with the 5 second increment, um, and see how it goes today. So just Spanish. My opponent plays a6 is the Morphy defense. Transpose it to d6. Just want to set up, see how we properly set up here. Yeah. All right. d6. Let me could be adventurous and go c3 and try for d4. So I'll go c3 and then d4. Okay, bishop d7. Yeah, let's go d4. Bishop to e7. So my opponent playing extremely solid. Let me just add a text here in the group. Hey everyone. Bishop d7. Let me try. Mm, let's go bishop e3. Okay, just putting my message on the chat. All right, and I think we are now officially ready, ready, ready. We are we are really ready. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're tuning in from, guys. Thank you so much. Um, everyone tuning in. Yeah, man. It's been it's been quite a week for um South African chess, Current big events going on is the Cape Town Masters. So some of the top players in the country are playing, and we have a grandmaster as well, um, participating in the event from Russia. A very highly rated grandmaster. So very, very prestigious, if I may. Yeah, and obviously then we have a lot of South African top players uh, in the event, though a few had to withdraw due to uh, some uh, decisions taken by the arbiters, which is very, very controversial. And I bring this up, because it's very important that chess players know the rules and educate, so as to not get, I guess you could, the situation and how I am, Watu explains it on the, and FM Calvin explains it on their channel. It's very, very insightful video to watch and listen to, guys. So no matter what federation actually you represent or playing for, just to listen to that story, what they experienced, and I think FM Calvin says it even in the video, somewhere throughout in the video there, to know these what like these rules and tournament rules never mind just the FIDE rules, also the specific tournament rules. To not or to now to defend yourself if someone's trying to get you into trouble, or even in their case, you could even argue and say, well, trying to sabotage or get rid of them to not play in the tournament. If you listen to the story, which I think you guys should really go check it out, the channel's chess nonsense and analysis on YouTube, very, very important video. And also just to get good quality chess are uh, top um, players in the country and have a wealth of experience. So do check it out. I won't delve too much into the dynamics of what had happened. It's just they had to withdraw from the event due to them. It was accused that they were bringing the game into disrepute by playing a quick draw. But even in that position, I am Watu and Efron Calvin explained very succinctly and give good understanding to why they played the moves they played, and also taking into account how they were feeling physically, because I think a lot of people don't realize how physical and mental aspect can take a toll on a player throughout the tournament, especially a comrade style held tournament like the one that's currently taking place in Cape Town. What I mean by that is the duration of rounds per day, playing three long games a day. It can take a knock. So these are all things that they talk about in their video, which I really applaud you guys to check out. I implore you guys to check out. So okay, back to the game here. My opponent is putting a lot of pressure on e5, and I played bishop to b3 to attack um, on d5, but now bishop to e6 is a double defense. I need to deal with this problem now um, on e5 because there's three attackers here and I only have two defenders. There is a possibility of going takes, um, which I don't think is the worst idea. We could go rook e1 as well. Takes, knight takes, knight takes, and maybe bishop to f4 at the end of that line because double the text is knight, and this weak bishop on e6 has unguarded. So I think rook e6 would rook e1 indirectly then defends the e5 pawn. We'll see how my opponent responds. I could be wrong in that calculation too. Um, so yeah, thanks to everyone tuning in, man. Appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Welcome to the stream, guys. We'll keep it short. Maybe I just play three games, maybe four. We'll see how quickly it goes. Playing horribly late night. Tilted quite a bit because earlier this week the rating was not that it really matters to me, of course, but I mean, it's nice to achieve a certain standard for yourself. At one point, I had like 22 20s, so, and then it fell down. So, okay, queen to d7 is defending e6, which is now indirectly now attacking on e5 again. So, I think it's just time to um, go for the capture. I wondered with knight, why does knight e4 look earlier? I know it seems a bit obscure, but 94 and maybe I don't know. I'm being over ambitious. I think I'll just take. And now I have to reroute this knight. This knight looks ugly. I don't like my knight on d2. So let's swing the knight. But I'm just trying to see this bishop looks a bit can be tickled a bit here. Um, so um, Perhaps queen e2 to start with. Let's go knight. Bit solid. Got ideas of this, of course, but I don't think it's anything to worry about. If takes, queen takes h3. There's no attacks on g2 here that I can think of. In fact, yeah, this would just be a weakening move. I think maybe rook a is coming, rook there, or maybe bishop f7 are options. But my plan is to go knight g3, maybe knight h5. Knight g3, maybe then after knight g3, even queen. Queen ideas or shifting the rook as well as a possibility, but queen e2 just directly putting pressure on this bishop on e6, so let's see. Let's see what happens. All right, bishop f1. My opponent is in thought in the think tank here. I think I can go here safely without too much thought. In worst case, we can reroute to e2 and guard, but I don't want to play defensively. Knight g3 now, and now after this, I could have started with queen e2, of course, but I first want to get the knight to g3 as a contingency, somewhat, because this square I can go for h5 now and try and put pressure on knight to h4. Very interesting. I take it takes there, puts quite a bit of pressure on me. That's a good move. That's a good move actually. Take bishop takes. Um, queen e2. Bishop takes. Yeah, I don't think I'm worse or anything, right? But I am wondering positionally if I allow him to take here and I'm going f takes g. Um, all right. Let's roll the dice and put pressure on with the initial plan we had. As long as we're not getting mated immediately, it's fine. Come play it out. My opponent's name is Amitov. Gali Amitov. He's played a wealth of games, 11,000 rapid games in 2 years. That's a lot. And remember, those are long form games. Mine is 6-5 in 1 year, but it's mostly. This means my opponent's been like consistently playing, um, which is quite impressive. It's a very high statistic for rapid in 2 years, 11,000 games. If you put that in minutes, the minimum is 8 minutes, but let's say standard 10 minutes. 10 minutes per game, and let's say on average a game maybe lasts 15, 16 minutes. Obviously, if the stronger your opponent generally, the longer the game goes. Some games even like 22 minutes if it's increment like this, 25 minutes. But let's say standard without increment can go maximum 20. So let's say standardizing it to 15 minutes. 15 minutes times 11,000 games. That's a lot of time spent, which is really impressive, man. Shows dedication and a passion for the game. So, you know, yeah. Okay. Realizing, okay, there could be something here. So, what I'll do now is somewhat just gonna dance a bit here. I'm gonna go queen to death. Not no, not immediately, not immediately, not immediately. I need to be watchful now of such ideas. Not that I think there's, but my opponent has some player. Um, let's see. I must say, it doesn't look like I have much ideas in my plate. It looks very dry in this one. Okay, maybe queen h5 and maybe rook to c1, rook c5. Gonna have to be quite dynamic now. Maybe let's go for this. We are risking. This bishop drops back. I'm gonna have to go to d3 because there's threats of knight here. Yeah. Right now, if he goes knight takes, I don't think there's much for him because it doesn't have a nice square to like really attack my, my queen on the discovery. But let's say even if it does go bishop h3, I could take here, here, and then the queen takes and pick up that. Then it would be a rook for a couple for and a rook for a couple minors and a rook, of course. So I'm not too sure. We'll see how it progresses. I want to see what my opponent's gonna do. Mm, all right. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Appreciate it, man. Means a lot. Um, what's the situation? Like 4 minutes. All right. Clocks are evening out. I'm gonna put my glasses on. Um, it's hurting my eyes, the screen a bit, but it might cause a bit of a glare, so I do apologize for that. Like with my five, I feel is giving me some alleviating some pressure. I'm gonna go queen here, and if takes, I could take with a queen, of course, or a and put pressure on c7. Um, knight takes. I think just to maintain structural integrity, I should take with a queen. But if I do take with a pawn, probably just c6, right? And I don't see another plan. At least now with this maybe b6. And I could take both queen d3. Oh, he goes queen c6 anyway, because the queen guards on b7. Um, let's see. All right. It's important you to try and come up with some sort of plan. Uh, maybe even rook here and in. Even like this, something like that. Yeah, I think the knight has to come back now. I don't want to double my g pawns anymore. So the knight to e2 and maybe knight to f4. I feel maybe that could be sound. I think that might have actually been the best move for this position. Um, in which way? I think slightly worse. I do not see white being like plus 0.5 here at all. Like I think black's the one arguing to be a bit better. I can't say by how much really, but they've got the rooks can easily double. They've got bishops sniping at me. Actually, this could bishop takes work now. Bishop takes h3, g takes and queen takes not to, which I'm very grateful for. Um, what ideas can we come up with? G4, maybe that's overextending. But what's the plan after bishop f5? Maybe just stop my this idea or this idea. Okay, even here in this g5, after g5, what do we have? Knight to h5. We're being so ambitious, and I don't think it's the right type of ambitious. But okay, knight either way, and maybe if we can get knight to d3, knight to d3 would be targeting c5 and e5. Nice. potential outposts here on e5, and even c5 is juicy because if here, then we can just take, or even with the queen takes. So if I can reroute this knight to d3 now, it will be good. G5, then initially I was worried because I think that way, but there is this way as well. If we can trade off, I think then our problems are, you know, yeah. Say the knight was on c3 here. There is this cool tab of taking my, okay, now I wouldn't work h6. I was gonna say taking with the rook and then I take with f pawn, but he could obviously just capture with the rook. Okay, h6 I feel slow. Let me go knight to d3, and now I can argue that okay, we have stabilized the position. The knight's beautiful on d3, and our problems are solved for now. But I still have reservations about bishop takes on h3. I'm not too safe. I don't feel too safe. Okay, it goes that way, and okay. Now I think we've survived the worst. Now we're just a bit low on the clock, but it's fine. It's quite simple now to liquidate, especially since we have some increment. So that was the problem I had in the last couple games in the week. Like we're playing 10 plus 0, and in this position, if you're lower on the clock as I am, it's like so uncomfortable, right? Okay, now he's proposing a queen trade. Then I guess we can happily go into, and then just g3. After g3, the bishop drops maybe here or here. I doubt he'll go here. If it doesn't, I mean, then he'll just be saying let's draw and go home. I'm expecting bishop f6, but then after bishop f6, g5, g4, and then that rook is somewhat trapped after here. I'd have that, okay. Then it would be lost. So I'm expecting, to be honest, bishop d8 and okay, now we're up on the clock again. D8's played. Let's go here. Yeah, I wanna play for more now. I feel maybe we can press. Okay, bishop to b6 is an option. Not right now, of course, but if we trade off a pair of rooks, and he goes bishop e6, there is just bishop e5 and quite drawn. But we are in the last phase now, and the clocks are low. Anything can happen. I'm kind of hoping something happens here. We need to press. We need a win. Last night I got a nice win against 2500, well, 2480. It was actually banned not too long after that because it found cheating. So I felt very nice about that one. Um, so yeah, the moves they played were quite strange. I felt it was wrong, but then soon after I saw the notification that the player got banned. Um, Played really well though, but of course it wasn't the authentic strength. It was artificial. So yeah, okay. Trades bishop b6. I definitely expect here. I will not go here. I want to go here and okay. Even though now, yeah. Oh, he doesn't go. He goes queen to f7. Um, so king g2. And I just want to go here and f4 and plant it like that in h4. Although, yes, I'll be placing my pieces on the dark square, my pawns, but it's fine. The heavy pieces are on the board still, and I could easily just put the pawn on the light square here. And yeah, bishop e6, I'm still expecting. Oh, he decides not to. Let's go here. Could we? Okay, rook e6. Mm-hmm. Then here, very small strides. Nothing, it's nothing game winning. But look at his time. So I'm gonna press like that. Um, is this endgame now winning? Yeah. Takes, king takes. Um, Let's start here. I'm playing it a bit offbeat, but maybe I'll entice him to take my mate piece. And then from here, uh, hmm, maybe it wasn't the best move to make because he gets a pass D pawn. So there's that, but I'm breaking him up here. Maybe I've overcomplicated it a bit, but it's fine. It's definitely still drawn, of course. He'll go here or there. Oh, he decides not to. Now I think I can argue I'm better. So I just gotta calculate here, 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 here. Okay, I'm gonna go for it. But then he got this and he double. I go here, here, takes, king takes. Nah, let's press. Oh, he goes there. I mean, don't I just have this, I guess? And I can somewhat at least get another square closer. So we'll go here or there. Okay, which I am perfectly fine with, right? And if he goes here, I don't mind going here and giving him that because I'm winning these guys. Okay, F4 to stop this now. King in. Maybe I can go here and I maybe prepare something here. Okay, now I feel we could have something here. The important thing is that I have my king closer to the center. So there is that. And now I'm winning that pawn. But he's got rook h2. Of course, he can take these guys too. I think I might have misplayed this, but I have to bank on this now. Let's see. Okay, let's force maybe c5 now. Rook here is also possible. Maybe I've blown the position a bit. Um, yeah, he's got too many passes. Okay, but it's fine. Let's just try a couple, but more squares. Okay, yeah, now it's trouble. I might have blown this position totally. Okay, let's go here. King, and we just chuck it, throw a couple checks, of course. Okay, he goes for that, which makes sense. Can I go here? He goes there, go here, he goes there. Okay, yeah, I get this, okay. Come on. Maybe there, okay. I have to give the check. Maybe he pushes, but then I'm also pushing. Let's see. H6, rook H3, I go G5. I'm gonna try, of course, and go for more here. It's not gonna be easy, of course. There's the mistake. H2 takes queen, H7. Is this, do I want that? Um, Let's go, yeah. Yeah. Ooh, maybe I'm blowing this because he's getting this now. But okay, I can go here. Okay, this is forced or this way. But okay, I could push there. And his clock. Oh, we got flagged. So just to my opponent. Oh, I was winning? Oh, wow. I definitely didn't feel that way. My rook and games lately have sucked, but okay, it's nice to win a seemingly lost slash like okay, look, draw end game, but that was nice. Um, yeah, let's see. Look, I definitely felt worse in that game. Did not feel, yeah, like there. Let's see how bad it was. Yeah, this was slow. What about just rook g8? Yeah, rook g8 straight and rook a8. I don't know why I was thinking that would work because it clearly doesn't. He just thrust his pawn forward, and yeah, I'm very lucky to have saved that. Yeah, I don't know if this works immediately. Actually, it does. Yeah, you should just, I think, continue pushing because if you take, well, there's just that, right? And you can safely resign. I got somewhat lucky there, but I knew after I get my rook to a8 and he goes for this push with d4, I felt I'm fine for the most part because the technique here is if this you could take, of course, you could also just give checks and you should be okay. This isn't an endgame where it's there's just the flank pawn and A. I'm not taking into account all of these guys now, where the rook can just go back and forth and give the check like that to stop this. Alright, so my opponent blundered and I could run my own pass pawns after d3. I think this was a nice try. I wonder what would have happened if two. I was still drawn because I was considering h7, but then queen f1 and here. Okay, so we should have still drawn, but I mean, and maybe I could have went for this, because seeing that it's increment, I do have somewhat of a initiative with two passes and a rook versus just a lone queen and that pawn is still far. But anyway, that was good. So here was a blunder too. Okay. Yeah, I wondered why I didn't go for this. Because if this, then ooh, that's some tricky stuff, man. I think it could even go as far. Okay, maybe not immediately sack, but you're asking a lot of questions. And maybe now, I don't know, I'm itching to play the sack. Yeah, because your next move is this and that. So let's say just a basic move like that. The rook is coming in. Queen h3, rook g6, and yeah, there's not much. You're setting up a lot of things here. Okay, we're not three folding, are we? Bishop back and look at that. Yeah, and you're giving up the queen. So okay, but we escaped there. Very grateful. See how it goes. Maybe we can climb back to the 22s. Hey, hey, Kai, how you doing, man? Ah, nice to hear from you. Nice to hear from you. CR7. So I'm playing a strong 2300 Man City. Doesn't say where they're from, but okay. Let's go e6, maybe e4. Should have been d5, maybe now, because it could quickly transpose into a French, which is not fun for me. Okay, d5. All good, bro. Nice to hear from you. Happy Friday, happy Friday. What y'all doing, man? D5. So knight c3, okay. I want to accept this and play maybe some Janowski stuff. Let's see. I'm in the mood for some fire play now. Feel inspired after the last game. All right, knight c3. D takes C. Let's see what they do. All right, E3. Let's go A6. After bishop takes B5, bishop takes C4, we'll go B5. Yeah, and the goal here, of course, is to go bishop B7, knight BD7 and C5. These are the common plans in this opening, which I do enjoy playing. I will start with bishop to E7 just to prepare castling. Rook E1 maybe, then we can go knight BD7. Go knight BD7 now, and C5. A4 is a possibility, of course. Okay, decides not to. Let's go C5. Importantly, if he takes, you cannot take with a knight now because this is under attack. We'll take with the bishop. So I'm gonna pre-move if he does. I doubt he'll capture though, but I don't see much. What else? Maybe A4, but then B4, and then C4. Not immediately, of course, but we are dreaming. It's important to dream, chase it. All right, he declines it all and goes D5. Wow, which I feel is not correct. I'm really doubting this because I could take, so I can go C4. Of course, it will still be an even trade. I mean, definitely, but um, you know what? Let's go like this. He takes with the bishop on the take. He takes with the rook, and then I mean, I simply go queen C7 here, preparing uh knight to F6. Obviously, not right now. We will just lose our queen. Queen C7 or queen B6 is fine here. Just trying to see which one I would prefer. Let's say uh maybe queen C7 preparing rook D8 as well. Just to prevent tricks because he's got these ideas in the air. So queen C7 because if here and rook takes it doesn't work. Also because if we go queen B6 this doesn't work because if takes I can't castle because my bishop would then. So he goes E4. Let's first gain a tempi with knight to F6. And then we'll put the rook back and then we can castle. Alright. Castle. So now there's this annoying move of e5, but I could go knight g4, I guess. Bishop f4. All right. For the uh main plan now is just to get into safety, develop the rook. It's fine if it goes here. I don't think it's that much of an issue. Though bishop f4 is coming now. The next move, depending on what I play. Mm, let's see. Yeah, we've got to go into the think tank. Have a rook here. You can just go here and try and trade more. Of course, this is still equal. I feel it's level. Yeah, there, and I could go f6 maybe if takes. Okay, nah. The thing is, I know after knight to g4 he's gonna go bishop f4. I can feel it, and there could be weird things in the air. But okay, because here bishop here, there's a lot to consider here. Bishop to f4, protecting, right? But now, let's say I play a5 example, just h3, then I have to go to h6. Then I'm just doubling my pawns. So another alternative here is knight to e8, which looks very disgusting. I mean, if you flip the board even and you go here, just that doesn't look nice. Um, let's flip it back. But what's the plan? We need to come up with a plan. Knight to d7 is a plan, of course. Bishop here. Yeah, because even here it's got e6, which is so annoying because you take and queen takes and you're losing a piece. So I think this could be a problem actually. We need to really think. Sorry, chat. Ah, I'm not reading messages now. Trying to focus here on this one because it's actually more tricky than I thought. Unless I'm missing a detail. Um, of course, here if he's six, I would just go knight back to f6. Also to stop these things. Because if takes, I take with the rook. So definitely bishop f4. Like I'm putting money on the line. It's going bishop f4. Yeah, bishop f4, and now we've got to watch out for these moves. But at the moment, it's still safe. Oh, but that looks scary. That looks scary. Um, queen to b7, c5, c4, knight there with a rook 8 d8, and knight to b6 maybe. I'm not too worried about this right now because it's still unguarded. If g3, I'm gonna have to drop the queen somewhere. But the reason I go rook 8 to d8 is to protect knight on d7. Okay, so he is preparing this. Of course, very clever to go to g3 because he's got protection of fn8, so that's a nice move. But I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go queen to b6. Oh no, trust me, we will get our counter player. It is gonna come. It feels important too for a6 purposes. My opponent's so tricky, very tricky, and it's good that at this level, at 2300 level, they'll try and find the little tricks to beat the opponent, which makes sense. It's about seeing the subtleties in the position. This is why I also tell everyone that's watching to go and watch this video that international master Watukubese and Fidelson uh, speak of on their channel. And never mind the Cape Town Masters, just the quality of the analysis they give in that specific game to with the subtlety and understanding subtleties in positions and importance of it. It's really high class stuff. It's really a treat. Some content I think is like we are very lucky as a community to be able to access for free. And I feel that's very good educational content that the two masters give there. So after C4, the reasons I go C4 is to go knight C5, which is quite thematic, I feel. Of course, if my opponent captures, I'll just capture with my pawn, not with the queen, because I'll be isolating and breaking my very nice, cute pawn chain I have here. And my next move is just to plant and have my outpost. So this is what I'm arguing. My opponent's got the e pawn causing maybe some problems, but I've got a knight on d3 with the outpost, which I feel is worth gold. Because knight d3 is there, I'm attacking f2, there's bishop c5 ideas. There's a lot of potential in the air. So yeah, I'm happy with the trade. Like I do not mind at all. I just want to assess if I can go here, but I feel actually taking with the rook is fine here. Again, e6. I'm not phased. I've got my queen there. If my queen was on a5 or another square, then you could maybe be a bit worried. Okay, queen to e3. Um, Eyeing my queen, of course, but I do not think it's anything to worry about. Again, I could go knight a4 here, propose a queen trade, and somewhat argue that I've got decent chances here, which I think maybe I could. perhaps maybe not the best time to go for a queen trade, as I could still exert some more pressure, maybe with queen g6 and coming to c2, um, which I think ideally I should do, right? I should be going queen g6 if I want to fight for more, but I've got to be careful. E6 again. You know, in my nature, I just want to go into an endgame like this, and I can, especially with the increment. Of course, if he takes here, I will start by taking there first, and then he takes there, and then I'll take with this and be up the exchange. But my opponent would most likely go, yeah. I imagine he'd want the queen, not want the queen trade, but if not for the queen trade, queen e3 is a bit of a slow move for me because if he goes elsewhere now, and I don't know because he'll forget about this idea because he's under pressure. There's now ideas of if it goes there, it's fine. We could even go here and I'll start looking at this and then drop it back. A lot of pressure. Now black should be better here. I feel black is better objectively and strategically. Of course, if we trade queens, would I want the queen trade is because I could easily just break in. Not right now, of course, but my knight could go back to for an attack here. That is the main thing. Because, I mean, here there's just not enough time, right? Where's the knight going? So this is a very nice move. E6 does temporarily give me a pawn, but my opponent gets space. Now I do have the option to decline. Of course, there's no obligation for me to take. But E6 is opening up a defense here, which I feel is necessary, but I do not. Oh, and it's preparing this. Hey, crack. Now let's go with our initial plan. So then maybe here, there's a lot that could happen now. Takes here, and then coming here. Again, I'm not too worried. Here, here. I could just drop in. He takes, I take, and I've got two attackers on B2. And arguing we better. I can push for the win. Yeah. Of course, hey, how's it joined a little bit late. Nah, no problem, bro. Thank you for tuning in, man. Appreciate it, bro. How you doing? It's been a while. Yeah, I got this and then maybe that. That's the option, of course. Gotta watch for discoveries. Um, I'm not sure if I go here because this is definitely a possibility of rook to e1. But then I got maybe queen to queen to d5. We should just make sure that we don't lose the moon here for chasing the stars too much. So there is some caution that has to be exercised, of course, because mating nets are a real thing. For example, here I go there. There's this. No, 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 no. Not too sure. Would my opponent want to bank it all on undiscovered? Here, rook there, here. There is nothing immediate though. There's that, of course. Knight to f7. So yeah, there is some venom here in this position for white. Mm, going against what I calculated earlier. Let's go king g8. Perhaps this is Very slow d6 now, but I'll go rook to d7. Um, maybe I don't know. Will he go for the takes? I doubt. I think he's gonna try more. But if not, if he moves the knight again anywhere else except for taking, I'm going rook d2. And yeah, I'm pushing for the win now, going for b2 pawn. Because I do feel that once we collect the b2 pawn, we are winning because we got passes B and C. Winning. As well, generally they would say the knight on the rim is dumb, which is correct for the most part. But in this position, I feel the knight's very strong, attacking b2. I mean, if b4 we en passant, if b3 we take, and again we keep the stronghold. This is why I like the Janoski, the a6 b5 idea, and the Queen's Indian and the King's Gambit, Queen's Gambit accepted, because you do get nice play, dynamic play. Of course, it doesn't always work out. It is somewhat um, of a risk at times, But yeah, in this case, it does seem to have paid well, and with some dividends. The dividends being the PNC potential passes, because there is an overload that is established for certain. B4 here can go C3. If we can get that, even we could say there's more. But of course, it would be nice to go here, offloading it with the B because it's even further from the king. But either way, it should be fine. And I get now why my opponent would be in such deep thought because it's very crucial the next move. If he takes on E7, we take with the bishop to E5 immediately. I mean, it's fair. It's fair. But why not just here now? Like I'm asking him a big question now. Because if it drops anyway, if it goes back, well, it's then it's really finished. Because bishop takes on c3. But if it does take here, I go g takes f, and I'm getting rid of a defender. Yes, I am isolating pawns, but my king is right there. It's very safe. And again, my pawn is still intact, and I'm breaking into d2. Thing is, he doesn't have any defend this bishop now. He'll defend with the rook once, of course, after this happens, maybe. But the knight can't jump in to help. It's not in the correct square and set up for it. It would have to be on d3, d1 to defend this b2 pawn, of course, on a4, which my knight's occupying right now. Yeah, I'm not convinced that all takes, and just simply there, just doing a quick check again. I think we're safe. Unless there are some tricks. So here now, here, and maybe he'll thrust. This is option. But if it goes here, we don't have to even take. So here, takes. Um, and it seems lost. Yeah, or very close to. So here, even you go here. Yeah, this is over now. He won't go here because we just spoke, of course. But I'm gonna throw in a check and then I pass the pawn. So the important thing is here, my rook is on the second, so I have defense here. So yes, of course, he could go here. Decides not to, and he's threatening checkmate. Um, Wow. Did I miss something? Maybe I did, eh? Yeah, I think we might have missed something, yeah, crucial detail. Yeah, okay, 8 there. Man. You know what? Let's go for this. If he takes, I'm gonna try and be tricky with some counters. Yeah, 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 yeah. I would be a bit slow, so yeah, 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 yeah. Oh no, am I lost? Yeah, 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 yeah. Barely holding on, but now I think I've blown all chances here. I mean, now I have to try for a draw, which I'm not happy about. Let's play this. I didn't see Rook A1 is it? So yeah, let's see. Sorry, chat. I'm letting you all down, man, in this endgame. Like it was clearly better. So here, 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 there. We won't be in time if we just run with the king. So the only way now is c5 to drop the knight back. What we do have going for us though is our pawn is just as advanced. So even if king here, 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 we are quick enough. But I mean, this is not how I wanted it to go. So we'll probably go knight there now. But okay, knight there. Yeah, this is one of those ones. The king will run in now. So I'll try and get my king over like that. I'd love to hold on to my pawn, of course. And okay, it does that. Not that I fully get why, but I mean, it allows me entrance here now. Ah, okay, makes sense. I think he's trying to make me lose sight of this. But I mean, probably c7. Ah, okay, clever. Let's just do this. Go down the pawn. Yeah. Feel we sort of blew this one. Look, objectively it's a draw, but this guy's gonna press me now. I just can't trade knights. Like we went from a position of um g4 trading knights to now having to hold on uh for dear life. Maybe a check, but I go here. Okay. Yeah, I'm really not happy with this. The break is coming. Yeah, I would just want to give up. Oh no. Even worse that because now a trade is forced. I'm blowing the sorry. It's just not it. H4. Yeah, this is lost. Chess, hey? Heartbreaking. Okay, maybe, but yeah, I know H5 here. And they won't make any mistakes. So, yeah, yeah, this one's done. This one is done. King there. Yeah, this is over, guys. This one is lost. This one is lost. Uh, and it's a pity, man, because we 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 were really yeah, but maybe old. Maybe there's a possibility. Because I mean, what we do have going is that our king is on the in the corner, right? So maybe now if h6, we'll just go into the corner and we arguing with drawing that way. So king g7. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna run to the corner. And if king here is stalemate. So I think we can just dance like this now. Yeah, should be a draw, but I'm not happy. This was one. This is not a draw. I feel here earlier with c4 and sorry, not c4, b5 and c4. Yeah, that was completely draw. And yeah, of course now there isn't much they can do. Yeah, we'll just take here. Yeah, this is drawn. Stalemate. Nice game. Of course, I mean, should have beaten this guy. Or go. But I mean, I felt they was winning. Yeah, look, they're -3. Like, how do you flop this? Of course, man. Rook A1, but there's that. Because the thing is, I'll turn this off even and show you. Here, you take here, you just go here. There's nothing. Because if here, you just ask check and then you take. Um, yeah, that was just poor. Here. Oh, you could even go here, man. I feel. And then there you not yet. You kind of have to pass the pawn. Because now there's no A8 tricks because the pawn's blocking. So the idea was they just didn't see it through. Ah, man. And wins come so hard against these top players, man. To miss one like that. So, okay, but yeah, he was winning again. So, I mean, all in all, need to study these night end games. I'm going to start this game. So I feel we both made horrible errors here in this game. Could have maybe taken even immediately. Oh no, then you're definitely gone. So I guess there my intuition didn't let me taking this ball and just running to the corner. Yeah, all in all, very poor quality game that. Let's try one more. Maybe we'll squeeze one more after this. Thanks for tuning in, guys. I do appreciate it, man. Um, means a lot. And for not winning the game, I do letting you all down. That's not. It's kind of embarrassing not to see that. I had something similar yesterday against another opponent. Also with rooks on the second techniques there, it's just to execute them instead of downs. Yeah. So I'm playing someone who's of the same rating. Saladin. who I've played before and had a win. This must have been some time ago. We'll check that later. Bishop f4, so we're gonna play a boring London system, some solid stuff. Uh, just draw now, call it a night. Okay, we'll play it out, but c3, knight c6. Right. Yeah, they all want to go there. I'm not a fan of playing against the London. I really don't like playing against it. But what can we do? Can't tell the opponent not to play it. The thing is, it's just so solid. It's just so solid. Okay, there's also reasons why he's traded off here. So queen c7, if he does that now, I could take. We can't plant the knight there. And I could even go for a break myself. Takes, yeah. He's forced to take now. I will take yeah. So I'm happy with this outcome. I've gotten a break in the center out of the opening. Yes, that's possible, of course. Um, I could just drop my knight to d7. Um, I mean, yeah, we could castle, but I just feel this is best. Knight to d7, of course. And if you want, you could go to king d8 here and rook to e8. Let's see. Okay, castles. So let's do the same. I would have wanted to go queen side, yeah. But oof, I can't actually castle king side because there's just too much pressure. Maybe king f8. Ah, but that's not ideal at all. F6, nah, I'm not a fan of f6. Um, I guess I have to go king f8, yeah. Maybe later king f8 and g6, king g7. Here, b6, bishop b7 castles long. That's still gonna be a while because his development's easy. Rook to e1. And there's a lot of problems. Could I artificially move my king over? I don't know. It's gonna be a long way. I think best is just to go king f and argue, okay, yeah, fine, we are worse now. Um, but at least our king is he is the king is in somewhat safety or not in. So actually I found a way ah to see my chat on the computer. Let me minimize here a bit. Close these guys. Am I still sorry about that, guys. I am messing up with the screen a bit. Let me put this in the foreground and I'll put this like that, fix that, and put this in the foreground. So I'm check something. How does this look on the properly? Okay, never mind. I'll just enlarge that again. I was trying to get my chat here. All right, bishop to c2. Mm, let's take. I mustn't go on tilt now because I feel like I really screwed up that last game. It's gonna bother, but No, sometimes you play such a great game against a strong opponent and then you don't execute and then you get a like let's say a draw and then you feel so angered when you go play someone else who's of the same strength or lower, but they're in your category and you blow it. And you just lose more points. So you just gotta try and keep cool, man. You can look, okay, in this position we are definitely worse. I feel there's so much attacking potential for white, doubling up the rook, following the queen. Could even maybe go with the Elekine's gun with the rook here, and rook there. So queen in the, just bad. But for us, what we have going is maybe a bishop coming out, b5, b4, trying to break open here. But our rook's also out of play. It's just awkward. But the games are over, not by any stretch. It's just gonna be a lot of hard work. Five is logical. Mm, can't even go here. Let's go. Let's go bishop to e6. There is this move, but not yet. Yet. I'm gonna to e4 now. So knight to e4. Oh, but f4 just stops that plan immediately. I want to go here to attack this indirectly because knight to e4 would take away the protection, the queen's protection of that knight. Okay, f4. No, I could I? Why not just oh, he wants this, but then I could go here. There's a lot going on here. There's a possibility maybe of rook d8 as well. Is this, of course, with that this idea, which maybe we should just play now and be like, you know what? You've got your so if you just get the king out. Okay, I wanna, of course, this is extremely risky and it's probably losing, of course, but why not? Why not take a chance? They'll tell you at the higher levels it's not chance, you know, but I still believe in creating your chances. Okay, the plan here is to go g5, kick my knight wherever, and to go rook d7, and to argue that I'm getting crushed. Um, but why I could go here first. Real takes, but then after rook d8, captures is b3. Um, but I could try this, right? And sack here because I'm attacking here and on a1. So guys, let's try. Could happen. Now b3 and there's some spice in this position. So that's discarding that, of course. Maybe king d2. I don't think it go king d2. King d2 feels a bit off. Because suddenly now I get this. And play is changing a bit, you know? All right. What's the plan? What's my opponent's plan? How y'all doing, chat? You're like extremely quiet tonight. Are y'all okay? I'm checking your messages on my cell. I'm trying, but I'm not sure how. All right, rook to d8. Rook to d1 is planning for rook to. Ah, okay. I could do this because if takes. No, I can't do that. I can't do that. Yeah, that. I wonder. I do think I'm lost here. I do believe I'm lost, but even now, see here. Yeah, g6 is not looking good. What about f6? Yeah, actually, f6 is strong. I feel f6 is quite nice, right? And okay, he's got knight to e3, d3, stopping this. Let's see. I'm obviously just taking chances. Knight d3, bishop c4, hoping for the worst. That's how I'm feeling. Because now if this happens, then I get something in return, you know? But even then, this bishop here later on down the line is so powerful. This is the concession you have to make when you go like these king of eight ideas. It's gonna be really, really hard to play and defend, especially with the queen still on the board. Mm, you know? So my opponent isn't good. That's one positive. It's one plus. So let's see. Let's see what they do. Let's see what they do. F6. E3, of course, that's good. But now it keeps my knight alive for a while. Mm, and I even get rook to e8. So all in all, there is some uh, improvement in this position. It's not totally busted. So the last few moves we managed to improve, but still not happy. There's still a long way to go. Maybe h5 later and just coming in with the rook that way. But that's going to be hard. Rook to 8 now, queen f3. White still got very simple moves. I'm thinking, couldn't I have maybe played this? But it doesn't lead too much. Because even if knight takes c3, b takes c3, queen takes c3, what's the follow-up? Because we're trying queen a1, but it's king d2. Okay, but I mean, this is a very healthy position for us, you know? Very, very nice. Rook to e4. Mm, yeah, why not? Yeah, yeah. Queen takes. There is there king f7 because of b3. I could go knight takes on c3. There's a lot to consider here, but I think king f7 could be fine. And now we're trying to argue that king f7 and rook to e8. But one wrong move here and we're done. Because even after this, there is king takes h7. But then again, I don't mind giving up pawn to king f8. Okay, rook to e1, stopping this idea. But can't I just go king here? Or king there? I feel yes better because I don't want any knight ideas. Look, if we can, all in all, this bishop has to come back out now because if we go into an endgame here, takes, let's say all this goes off, and this is there, there's b3 at the end of this line, and after knight takes there's king to b2, so I'm worried about that. I don't think we would survive that. But okay, for the time being, let's go here. Maybe this is better to maybe get this bishop back. Uh, yeah, I think queen c6 because even if you've got c4, queen c6, and the purpose is to, well, for now, queen here, but then here takes here. I think we're getting mated that way. But anyway, I don't think find this. If it does, wow, super impressed. Yes, the plan here is this and this. Okay, but he goes here, takes, check. There, there is king g8. Oh, but I want to go king g6. After king g6, maybe 5. King here, they up. Oh no, we shouldn't survive with them. If he finds knight before, I don't know. I doubt he'll find knight before. I really doubt. I'm taking a gamble. I don't think my opponent finds knight before. I really doubt that my opponent finds knight to b4. So let's see. All right. The clock situation is somewhat starting to tether out evenly, but obviously the opponent's still up a healthy minute, at least minute and a half. Oh, minute and 20 seconds, somewhat. But we'll see. Knight b4 I feel is a very crucial move in this position. But I think after knight b4, knight takes b4, queen e7, I'll just go king g8 and argue that it can try and fight with a basically practically being a rook down. Because that rook in h8, the reason why we go king f7 earlier, a move ago, is to get rook e8 comfortably. And once if we can execute rook e8 without actually losing material, then, then we have something. But okay, for now, king c6, and I'm gonna have to lose a move. Bishop c4, and then maybe rook e8. one-handed, so I'm happy about that. So yeah, this is very much possible. Takes. Yeah, and there, B3. This is the very big concern I have. So before that, let's go here, and hopefully we can try and save it like this. B3 now. We could take. You'd have to take with a queen. Actually, but then I'm just doubling up there. So B3 would actually not be ideal for the opponent. It's important to get away from potentially getting trapped. So now I feel if we execute this properly, a draw, or at least go into a drawn endgame. Yeah. I want to go back after this game to the analysis. Um, on move 25 instead of f5 to go knight b4. I feel knight b4 was totally winning for my opponent. Okay, knight to f4. What is knight to f4? Ooh, I guess we just trade. Oh, did I miss this? So he distracted my knight. Am I getting mated? Yo, I'm getting mated. I missed it totally. Total miss. Knight to f4. Why not just rook to 8 as planned? Ah, yeah, okay, I'll let them mate. Horrible. Yeah, yeah, so on move 25, yeah, knight to b4 I thought was definitely crashing. There wasn't much to do here. Okay, missed it. And he went f5. Yeah, I know that was just got me there. So we blew that one. And GG's to my opponent. Props to my opponent. Did really well. Did really well. It was just so complex in the end there. But anyway, GG's to my opponent. Let's go 10 plus 0. This one will have no increments. Yeah, it's been a tough day in the office. You, okay, I'm playing a 20, 2000. You draw a top guy, which you should have won, and then you tilt against someone of your strength or lower rated. And that's what happened the last game. Although now he played well. Tilt in the end. So yeah, I'm playing someone a couple 100 points lower rated, but let's see what happens. There is no increment, so I have to play a bit quicker. Okay, so yeah, we have like a time Arnold set up with Queen B7. Yeah, I can go D5 and achieve the Sicilian dream. Let's see. I'm waiting for D5, yeah. Okay. Luckily, there is no pun, right? It was still well protected. Bishop B7. So the moves are they're coming fast. Um, let's see, Bishop B7. I'm gonna play a bit offbeat here. Maybe, there, there. So let's see what happens. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Appreciate it. This will be the last game of the night, though. So my opponent is threatening me. Just a simple threat, yeah. Um, let's see, let's go F3 maybe. Senad BSN. All right, let's see. Okay, rook to d8, rook 8 to d8. Logical. C4 doesn't work, of course. I want to try for a tactic, but I doubt it's going to work. Let's go here. Come back with a knight. Look, I am playing risky. And so sort of pointless too. Like, okay, bishop to a4. Yeah, now this is real. It's as real as a storm coming. But I mean, I've got this king queen cut off, but can't go here. I just blunder queen. Eh, I have I maybe respect. Queen to c4. Don't I just have this? He goes back. But maybe he wants a draw. Yeah, yeah. Uh, okay, nothing now. Okay, let's repeat once just to see his intention. Queen to e6, so he doesn't want to draw. Me too, I also don't want to draw. Uh, bishop g5 now. Bishop g5 just to break ideas there of the pin. Yeah, maybe we can try for ideas like, okay, I love that. I love that because it weakens his structure. Look, I mean, if you really wanted to, you could take. Okay, knight takes. I have to take with a pawn. And, okay, I'm losing a pawn. Oh, actually now um, could be in some trouble. We're always in trouble. Okay, but there is this tactic if now here in f5. We've got queen b3, bishop b3, bishop d5. Uh, let's try it. Calculated properly, it should be fine. F6 here, there. Yeah, not nice. Could be losing here too. I'm tilting hard. But anyway, we'll fight. Yeah, F6 is such a strong move, such a beautiful move too. Okay, now there's really not that much to do here. Besides just make a couple moves, hope for the best. Queen e2, maybe even bishop d5. I'll go queen e5. We we are dreaming of just taking it, of course, and then that but just he has to move the bishop away now. But bishop d5, I feel, is one of the only moves. Oh, he goes queen here. Well, well, well. What do we have here? feels like somewhat opening a door, but it's not much because h3 just queen g6. Mm, yeah, it's one of those ones, guys. It's one of those ones. Rook e2. Let's go rook e2. Rook e2 doesn't even work. Bishop f3 can't take method. Okay, queen to e2. Now, queen to e2 is also protecting us, taking that and that. Seven is perfectly fine. Yeah. Bishop e7. Oh, he goes bishop f4, bishop f5. I mean, it's kind of giving me something. Yeah. I'm still in worse, of course. But after g4, what? Bishop c8? I don't know. Wow, wow, okay. There's that too. There is that too. Is this resigns time? Yeah, oh well. Let's go King H. King H also just bad. So yeah. Yeah, this is just loose, reckless play. Of course, I'm feeling too inspired with it right now, man. But we'll try to fight. Um, that's not good black big trying. Yeah, okay, I'll recover the pawn, but I could maybe say I got the H file. Hey, actually, this is not the worst. Maybe because it takes and I mean, yeah, there and trying for mates, funny stuff. Not the worst, but I mean, it's a long way before we could say we're winning here. Like, you could just, that's actually a very, very classy move. Uh, let me start with this. Let me start with this and then take, yeah. And now we might get something going. Suddenly, the complexion is changing. Because now I've got the open H. If I can execute bishop b3 ideas, or queen c4 ideas, or queen takes a5, a6 ideas, kicking this bishop, there is potential for an attack, or at least, yeah, you know, because I've, yeah, e4 is nice attempt, of course, but I'm not convinced now. I'm gonna take here. I'm really trying to be bold about it. E3. What happens after e3? Do I just go king e1? I mean, I can't go to the G file. Just getting bastard there. Yeah, yeah. Can I go here? Okay, guys, this is now approaching um, very scary territory. Bishop F7. Oh wow. And this is what I was talking about. One blunder and it's they resigns and got yeah, yeah, obviously it's not much here. Takes there. And yeah, one mistake and I picked that up because now I've rook F7 and bishop B3. And the actual threat is not even taking here, it's at H1. So Queen H4, King E2. Yeah, you think it looks bad, but you just run. There's no attack, there's no light square bishop, there's no rook attacking, so got real lucky. You move your queen, go for a trade, and the beauty of this is this rook cannot move at all. It's stuck till eternity. You'll take, and suddenly you just go up the rook. You could even take here, I feel. Not that you would, maybe you could even start here. Yeah, rook there, a4. And you would pick up this pawn. So yeah, I got really lucky there in this time. I know was lost out the opening. Just wanted to play with like adventurous, take a chance. So yeah, I think this is where I'll call it for tonight, guys. I want to thank you very much for tuning in. It was really fun. Although I'm a bit bummed out about that draw against the 2300. But these things happen, so and we'll try and improve and study that those games, especially that night opponent game. So yeah, unfortunate for my opponent in this last game, but I just gotta try and keep asking questions, you know. But yeah. Thank you very much, guys, for tuning in. I hope you have a great night and a great weekend ahead. Yeah.